What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, we're going to be taking on the Ultimate Red Zone. We're going to be taking on the Movie Edition with Cooler. I have a team somewhat made up, kind of specifically for this, but I don't know how well it'll do, because I'm not sure how we're going to fare against this team. I did take on the... What's his name? What is his name now? Rildo, the other day. Last night, actually. And I struggled a little bit. I'm not sure if I just wasn't paying attention properly, because I think that's what it was, to be honest with you. I was exhausted yesterday, and I didn't sleep much last night.
Let's do this.
Well, the day prior going into last night, so I'm thinking that's part of my reason why I struggled battling the fight. But let's see how well we do now against Cooler. We're going to be taking it on with this team, a Movie Hero / Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Let's see how well we do. I think we'll do just fine, to be honest with you. But let's try it. Let's see how well we fare. I also built the team a little bit differently than I normally would. I don't know if you guys noticed on the roster. I went with 3 units I normally would not bring into this type of event. And that is because 2 of them have just gotten their EZAs, which makes them a lot better for this type of event. Actually, it makes one of them a complete monster for this type of event. So I'm hoping I can get through this first stage really quick before he gets out there and that unit gets brought out, so then we could use him right away and have the huge advantage over the movie boss. Which we didn't. We were not able to finish this guy off this turn right here. So now we're going to have to wait, take this super for 50k, and hopefully this guy will do enough damage. This Super Saiyan 4 will do quite enough damage to really beat him up and take him out. But we have 4 red zones to take on, 2 legendary Vegeta events, and 2 legendary Goku GT events. But yes, this is the new units I am bringing in. I brought in the Goku and the Vegeta, which both are ridiculously good now. The Goku being slightly better than the Vegeta. He still gets a buff from Rainbow Key Spheres, so we're going to give that to him anyway. And then we're also going to give... I don't think Vegeta does, but I know Vegeta is going to be strong anyway. So let's actually see what these guys can do. This is kind of a showcase for them as well. How much damage are we going to take? 59k, not terrible. This is kind of a showcase for these units. Not these guys, but it's a showcase more or less for the 2 EZA units in essence in a harder event. Let's see what they can put out. Let's see how much they can do. This guy's going to do an additional super. He always does. Once you hit 20 key or more. These units will more than likely not carry you through this type of event. Let's see the damage. 4.6 million. Alright, and he has the power to seal units to stop them from supering, which he in fact did. So now he cannot super us for the rest of this turn, which is only 1 attack. Anyway, this Vegeta does greatly raise his attack, and just an attack, I'm sorry, lowers enemy defense on his super. Goku stacks his defense on his super for 1 turn. This Vegeta infinitely stacks his attack. I brought in the Super Saiyan Goku, so he could stack his attack and defense. So what I'm actually going to do in that situation is I'm going to make sure he stays in that front slot, because I know he's not going to have a major advantage over the attack type. I can't remember his name now, but at least let him stack his attack and defense 1 time, because he has that built-in 20% damage reduction. So well, it stacks him 20 to 25, I think, is by the time it's done. But let him at least stack his defense once or twice before the final stage, because then with that 25% damage reduction plus the Whis I brought, that'll give him like an additional 30 to 40 damage reduction against the super attacks. But now we have the STR Cooler, which now this Goku will have every advantage in the world over, because this Goku gets Key 3, 150 to attack and defense, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to Rainbow, attack and defense of 7% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense of 77% with 2 or more Rainbow key spheres obtained, so he becomes even stronger, and reduces damage received by 77% when there's a movie bosses or pure Saiyan's enemy. Cooler is a movie boss. Let's give him 2 key spheres. Let's actually go Rainbow, yep, right there. Give him to those. Give those to him, I mean. And there he goes. Now he's going to have over 200,000 defense, if I remember right. Yep. And then we got the Super Saiyan 4s at the end of the rotation. Let's lock them in to do 2 supers, so they'll double stack their defense. he is going to take absolutely no damage from this. Even if this man supers, he's going to take absolutely no damage because he has so much defense. Plus, he's stacking his defense. Plus, he has 77% damage reduction. And I built mine before to have high dodge in him. So, I really didn't think of changing that because I was like, you know what, I'll leave the high dodge. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? He's either he takes the hit with the damage reduction or he dodges when he's not facing a movie hero or a movie boss. I mean, come on. Best way to build around it. The only thing I'm worried about is if he supers the Super Saiyan 4s and they don't double stack their defense. If they double or triple stack, I think they'll be alright. But if he supers them straight up, that might do a lot of damage. But then again, he still might be able to get the fusion off next turn with the Super Gogeta. So, that is a possibility. Double super, okay. I knew they were guaranteed to double super, it's just I'm thinking a triple super will be a lot better. Because these units are fantastic, like, I'm not going to lie to you. There we go. This triple super might have just locked us in for surviving this event if we get super here. These new LRs, these Super Saiyan 4s and Super Saiyan Gods, are ridiculous. Like, they're really, really good. Oh. Never mind. I was completely wrong with that one. Wow. 85k. Huh. We're going to go with him. We're going to give that to Goku. Give him that front slot. Let him take the hits. Because like I said, he has that damage reduction. Plus, he's AGL, so he'll have a huge advantage. Let's give him those 2 key spheres there to try to get some health back. Perfect. Supered him. He should take this relatively well, to be honest. We had over 300,000 health. Yeah, okay, he took that just about as well as I thought he would. Can he do a double super? Yes, he can. Let's go. That's what we wanted to see. That makes up for him missing the super at the Super Saiyan stage. So, now it is Fizz Cooler. Now what we are going to do here is, see, this is where it's going to be kind of difficult, I'm thinking. Because I got to try to figure out where I think he's going to attack the most. Who has the better defense? The Super Saiyan Gods. So I'm going to have to rotate them off. Does he lose a lot of attack? He loses attack, but he does not lose defense. So what we're going to do is going to go like this. Give him those. Hands down. Give him those. Allow him to build his defense like this. Because we don't... I could use a damage reduction, which actually I'm probably going to, just in case. But we really don't need the damage reduction for the Super Saiyan God in the front slot. We need the damage reduction for the other 2 units. I'm activating their active skill here. And actually, we're going to activate the fusion just to get some chip damage on him.
Now it's my turn.
There was 2 reasons why I did that. 1, free chip damage, and 2, all attacks this turn will now be critical hits. So if I can guarantee them to get 2 supers, which I just did, they will now do guaranteed criticals for 2 super attacks, which is fantastic, on top of the regular attacks that we're going to be getting from the other 2 units in the same rotation. And he's going to hit pretty hard. He's going to double super because he's like, you know what, I don't like this cooler, I'm going to double super his ass. Pardon the language. But he's just going to double super him and take him out right here. Oh, and he's going to get a hit crit too. I think this cooler can actually one-shot you. I'm not positive, so we need to finish him off really quick too this way as well. Like, it's not like you can dilly-dally around in this with this boss fight. You need to finish him. And if these guys can hit 2 double supers, guaranteed crits both times, they might be able to put him down in this rotation. If they can hit a triple super, that would be best, but I doubt we're going to get a triple super. We got 1 triple super already in this video. I don't know if we're going to get 2. Or, yeah, 2 triple supers. Can we? No, we can't, but that stopped him from being able to attack twice. We weren't able to use the fusion of the Tech Gogeta. We are now going to get Super Saiyan God Goku, though. But we have built-in damage reduction again, like I was saying earlier. Activate the active skill on these guys. Activate the active skill on these guys. Who is my best defensive? I think I still have the damage reduction active from last turn, so I'm good there. Defensive Super Saiyan God Goku is the best, but let's do this.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
Alright. I think that might be it. Let's activate this, because it's guaranteed to activate. Boom, and that is game, boys. Didn't even have to risk getting hit. That is how you beat Cooler. A little harder than I thought he was going to be, to be totally honest with you. I thought that was going to be a lot easier than that. I thought it was going to be a lot like the first two sets. But it was not. It was actually quite a bit more difficult. But that's the Ultimate Red Zone versus Cooler. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in a little bit with Super Trucker Hat Android 13's Red Zone. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.